From Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. Jack Fox has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They start the drive with Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8. And now they'll throw with Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. He was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. They run again on 1st down. Cook, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Flush to his right. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball notch free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Gone. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Goff on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On second down, Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Goff going to shift him around.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Caught by Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Goff now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. That is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Buying time to his left. They'll dump this off to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Cook running right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. After 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Here's 3rd and 3. Play action. Now it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Murray. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
to the ground. This time Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Here's Cook again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. They'll try the middle with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The boys on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Taking it right down Broadway.
He may go.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook.
67 yards.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Bills 14, Lions 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now it's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Goff. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Montgomery back to the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the 50, it's Goff. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. 126 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Cook up the gut. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. A final shot before half for Allen. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 1 second, all that remains. The final shot before break here. Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. What's that?
Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. And how about this one now? Into their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to run it with Murray. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. 170 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run it again with Cook. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another run for Murray on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. play action, Allen. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Goff on first down. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Again, Goff. Trying for Wright, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Again, this is Cook. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Here's Allen. On the move to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen off the play fake. Flushed out right. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 15. On play action, Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a run with Cook. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To the air, Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a give running left with Montgomery. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll try the air now with Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. 195 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run it. Here's Cook. races down the right side. He's on his way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the...
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Look at the big fella go. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon,
Shut it.
Violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
On the ball.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Cook again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ed Oliver providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.